and welcome to Mando-Bros. Today we're doing a battle report for our new season. Before we start, I want to give a shout out to Marcus Briggle. He wanted us to use Grievous with Kalani and the Magna Guards. So that's one of my squads for today. If you guys want to see different lists that you guys come up with, just comment them and we'll be happy to use them.
That means anything. If you want myself and Tao to use specific lists, feel free to denote that in the comments and we'll do it as soon as we can. And we'll shout you out. Anyway, to start off today, we're doing Sabotage Showdown. I, Delta, got the first player. And as you'll see on this one and many others, I'm always the red player. Tao's always the blue player. Just makes it easy for everybody. For our first struggle, we got Shut Down the Alarms, and it has, with the activation of the Shatterpoint card, it has at the start of this unit's activation, refresh your force. So to start, my list, I got Darth Vader, the Emperor's Servant, with Stormtrooper Sergeant and the Stormtroopers.
Then I deployed General Grievous with Kalani and the Magna Guards.
And who best to go with Darth Vader than his own little group of Inquisitors. So starting with the Grand Inquisitor, the Third Sister, and who else but the Fifth Brother.
And then to make my list a droid list, I put Dooku in there with Kraken and the B1s.
Let's get this going. Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. My name's not Roger.
It is now.
Oh, I don't like Roger.
For my first activation, we'll get the Third Sister. So to start us off with the Third Sister, you can see that I have these 2 points already. My plan with her is to get that point over there. But in order to do so, we're going to have to spend 2 force. One for Call the Hunt and one for Force Jump. So as we get there, I'm going to go ahead and Call the Hunt. I'm going to spend a force and choose an allied Inquisitorious supporting character within 4. Obviously, he's within 4. He's going to dash, or make a 5-dice attack, but it's going to be a dash. Then we will advance with the Third Sister. Gets her within 1 there to get up here. Let's check range. We're already in 2 there. So I guess we don't need to use that other force. We're just going to go ahead and take cover and give her a hunker token and gain control of our places. Let's move on to scoring. Alright, for scoring, I control objectives number 2, 3, and 4, but since this is the first turn, I do not get to move the struggle tracker at all.
And I will have 5 and 6, but I don't score, it's not my turn. Alright, my first card, I'll get Count Dooku. Alright, to start at Dooku's turn, we're going to do Leader of the Separatist Army. So we're going to choose the B1s. They're going to get a dash. So I'm going to dash them. We want to get 2 ahead. And we want to make sure that we're staying within 4 of Kalani, just in case. And we'll dash them. We'll kind of just take a partial 2. So, and then he gets a dash. So we want to get right in between there. And we'll go ahead and take an advance.
They don't get to dash.
Oh.
It's only 1.
Oh, the chosen character, yeah. Good catch there, Delta. Which they were like, I didn't do a full dash. So we'll move them back. And we'll do an advance to here. And we just want to be within 2 of that, which it looks like we're in it, but we'll take cover to move just a little bit ahead. So we'll be within 2 of that. We'll get a hunker. That'll be his turn. So at the end of that, I'll have objectives 5, 6, and 1. So move it 3 towards my side, putting the 3 on my side.
For my next activation, the Angry Fifth Brother.
Great.
With the Fifth Brother, he's going to do what he likes to do besides bash face in. He's going to do some acrobatics. We're going to start by doing an advance. Then we will pay a force to do force jump, so that he can get straight up here. So we can take cover, give him a hunker, and gaining control of that. And that's the end of the turn. Now we control 4 points. Let's move on to scoring.
Thank you.
For scoring, I control points 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll move a 4 to my side, putting the 1 position on my side.
For my next card, I will get Kraken. Alright, with Kraken is do not let them escape. We're going to go ahead and use him. He doesn't need to go too far. You can just move here. And then he will be within range of 5 of Fifth Brother then. So we're going to take a focus so we get an extra dice. We're going to attack him. And then with Kalani's target concentrate all firepower, he's within 4 of these battle droids. So he'll get an additional dice. We'll go ahead and attack him. Alright, with Kraken, my plan is to try to shove Fifth Brother off of there so I can get that, try to get that back. But he has protection and steadfast, so I'm going to need quite a few through to get 2 shoves here. So I get 7 dice, the focus is 8, and then the concentrate all firepower is 9. Oh boy.
That's a lot of fail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate this game.
I think this game feels mutually.
3 hits.
Fifth Brother has a hunker. He normally gets 5 for ranged, but since there is terrain and he's got a hunker, he gets 7. 1 block and a lot of expertise. Those expertise is 2 blocks.
Now you block it all out.
So I'll block it all out.
Boy, that was fun. I'm glad I could play this game.
Do it again sometime.
Okay, if you say so. Well, at the end of that, we didn't really get anything accomplished. Not even 1 damage. So I'll still have objectives 5 and 6. Move it 2 towards my side, put it in the 1 on my side.
For my next activation, I'll get the Stormtrooper Sergeant. With the Stormtrooper Sergeant, we're going to do the inexorable, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, advance. And we're going to choose the only supporting, well, I guess we have another supporting unit, but it's going to be these guys. Each character may advance, then if any character is advanced, they're going to suffer a damage. I think they'll be alright.
Each character takes a damage, or
no, just a chosen.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to do an advance with him. He himself, who shall not be named. Let's see if we can do something to Dooku here. And it looks like we can. You're within 5. You are not within 5. So we're going to make an attack on Dooku. And with coordinated offensive, when a character in this unit or another allied Stormtrooper character unit makes an attack as part of a combat action before dice are rolled, this unit may use this ability. They're going to add 1 die to the attack roll for each allied Stormtrooper unit, other than the attacking unit that is within 5 and line of sight of the target, which is just 1. So let's move on to combat. Okay, so normally the Stormtrooper Sergeant gets 6 dice, but with his coordinated offensive, he gets 1 additional dice. So we're going to roll 7 dice. Let's hope we can do something here. Oops. Alright, 1, 2, 3 fails, 3 hits, 1 expertise.
Did my dice rub off on you?
It might have.
Dooku gets 5 for range defense. He has a hunker and he's underneath that gantry, so he gets 2 extra. So he gets 7. 3 fails, 4 blocks.
I get a crit, and then Dooku gets a pinned.
Oh, great. So you'll get that crit through.
Yep. So the crit is just a heal and a damage. We're going to go ahead and heal that 1 damage from the Stormtroopers and give Dooku his...
So you got that advance for free.
I did.
That's nice.
Now we'll go ahead and move on to scoring. We still control objectives 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll move it to the 3 position on my side.
For my next card, I will get Kalani. All right, with Kalani is Roger. We're not going to move the B1s. I think they need to stay where they're at. We don't want to get them too close. With the Magna Guards, we kind of want them close. They can't shoot, so we're going to dash them. We'll both get the dash. And then with Kalani, we're going to go ahead and take an advance. I think we're just going to go just to where we can get into range 5 with Grievous, which right there looks like it. I'm going to have to move slight, but that should get us into 5. I'll go ahead and take a shot at her. All right, with Kalani, we're going to try to get at least 2 through so we can try to shove Reva off, even though I won't be able to take that point, but maybe next turn I will. Now we get 7. Hey, I finally got a crit. Got 2 misses, though. 3 hits, a crit, and expertise.
And since she has a hunker and she's on terrain, she gets 5 normally. Now she gets 7. Hope for the best. 2 fails, 3 blocks, 2 expertise.
My 1 expertise is a crit.
And I get 2 blocks. And now since he did have fails in that,
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Your talent.
I always have fails.
You always have fails.
Yeah.
Deflect triggers off of her, and now he gets 2 damage added to him.
Ouch!
So we'll do 2 on the tree.
Got me right in the butt. Oh! That's what I needed was 2. All right, with 2 on the tree, we get 2 damage and then a shove and a damage. So go ahead and shove her off. And I think he's gonna move slight. He'll just go like right there. That's it. All right, at the end of that, I'll still have objectives 5 and 6. So I'll move it 2 towards my side, put it in the 1 on his side, and I'll get a momentum.
Oakley dokily do. Let's see what we're gonna do. Darth Vader.
I don't like it.
Alright, so with an attempt to get Mr. Lord Vader, Darth Vader man, sir, up in the action a little bit, we're first going to start with You Don't Know the Power of the Dark Side. He has no conditions or damage on him, so we're not going to do that part of it, but we will refresh the Force. Next, we're going to go ahead and advance with him, if I can figure out how to use the tool. Get in there. Then we'll pay a Force, the one we just got back, for anger, hate, and aggression. He's going to dash, and if he does, he adds 3 dice to the next attack roll during this activation. And if that attack roll contains 1 or more fails, he gets exposed after the attack is resolved. It's worth the risk. Alright. Now we're within range to do the ranged attack on him. With his Form 5 Xian side, let's go ahead and attack him. So, like I said previously, Vader normally gets 5 for his range attack on his Form 5 side. Now he gets 8. Let's try to push Dooku back. Put some conditions on him. Oh, 1 fail.
Crit City.
3 crits, 2 hits, 2 expertise.
Is that what that feels like when you roll a bunch of crits?
Sometimes.
Dooku's still on his Makashi side, so he gets 5. He still has that hunker, and he's under the gantry, so he gets 7. I just have to have fails. 4 blocks, 1 expertise.
For my expertise, I get a crit and a damage.
Of course you get a crit. I'll get a block, and I'll take one of those crits to a fail.
Oh no.
So you're still even.
We're going to do 3 on the tree then.
With a damage.
With a damage. So 3 on the tree. We're going to do a shove and 2 damage, a heal and a damage, and an exposed and a damage. So starting with the shove. Put him there. Vader's going to creep on up. And then, at the end of his activation, is you cannot hide forever. Since he didn't wound an enemy character, and his order card is not in the order deck and it's not in reserve, I shuffle his order card back into the order deck.
Overpowered.
Move on to scoring. I control 1, 2, 3, and 4. Move it to 5 on my side. And we'll finish shuffling that deck back up.
Draw my next card. I'll get the Magna Guards, I guess. Seeing as there's not much they can do, I'm going to have to go ahead and spend a force. Put them in reserve. Draw my next card. I'll get the B1s, I guess. Before I go, I want to clarify, I'm an idiot. I've missed several triggers already. I've only used the droids, I think, once. So bear with me here. I missed target concentrate all firepower. I think I missed out on the Magna Guards, or on Kraken. They were near the Magna Guards. And I could have used Tactical Network twice with Kraken and Kalani. So I did catch it. If you see it, I mean, you can put it in the comments, but I did catch it.
And I'd like to clarify too, on Vader's last turn there, he does get exposed after that attack because he did have one fail in it.
All right, let's try not to miss anything here. With the B1s, there's not a lot I can do here. Fifth brother, I'm not gonna be able to shove him, so I'm gonna have to go for Vader. At least he has exposed. We're gonna dash them ahead a little. We get within 5, and we'll go ahead and shoot Vader with both the B1s. All right, with the B1s, they get 7. And they will get 1 extra dice for target concentrate all firepower. So we'll go ahead and roll 8 on Vader. For the first one. And boy, that was fun. 3 misses. 3 hits, 2 expertise.
Since Vader does have an exposed, we're hoping that we don't roll any expertise in this. It's just the same.
Yeah.
So 3 blocks.
2 expertise is 1 hit. Boy, they are good.
So block 3 will do 1 on the tree.
You will take 1 damage.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Okay, well, let's try that again. I get 8 dice. I got a crit finally. 3 hits, a crit, a miss, 3 expertise.
I get 6 once again. 3 blocks, 3 expertise.
You couldn't have had the expertise last time?
I pretty much did.
Yeah. 3 expertise for me is 2 hits.
I get 2 blocks and a heal.
So you'll block it all out except for the crit.
Yeah.
So you'll take another damage.
Oh, darn it.
Oh.
And afterwards, I'll heal that damage.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could do that 1 damage on Vader. I'll still only have objectives 5 and 6. Move it 2 towards my side, put it in the 3 on Delta's side. I'll get a momentum. I'm winning in the momentum department.
Yes, you are. For my next activation,
Oh my God.
Vader. Again.
This stuff is so overpowered.
So with Lord Vader, in order to win this struggle, hopefully, we need to get him up to Count Dooku up there and hopefully wound him since he has an exposed on him. So in order to do that, we're going to refresh a force at the beginning of his turn. Then we're going to pay that force, and we have 2 damage on him, 1 damage on him, so we'll remove 1 damage from him. We'll pay that 1 force for anger, hate, and aggression to dash him up there. It's close enough for melee. I know he looks like he's getting mad at that building, but trust me, he's not. Now we'll go ahead and take a focus, and we'll attack Count Dooku.
Good game. The worst thing is I lost my anchor.
Okay, with Vader, we're on his Form 5 side still. And normally he gets 7, but we took a focus, so we get 8. And we used his anger, hate, and aggression, So we get 3 more for a total of 11. Now remember, if we get any fails, he does get an exposed. So let's hope we can get some damage through to wound Count Dooku.
Exposed didn't matter before.
Well, 1 fail.
Wow.
1, 2, 3 crits, 4 hits, and 3 expertise.
In my Makashi side, I get 7. I do have an exposed, so I'm probably screwed. 2 fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks.
With the 3, I get 1 crit and 1 hit. You got 5, so 5 will go away, and we'll do 4 on the tree.
See, I can't even use the ability. It's got to be hits.
Yep. Okay, so 4 on the tree. We're going to start with the shove and 2 damage. So we're going to bring Dooku back this way. And leave you right there. So we're going to give him a pin at a damage. He already has a pinned on him, so that'll just be an additional damage. Then as you can see, we're going to do another shove and a damage. So he needs to go back further. And then he gets this disarmed and a damage. And that will wound him. So I got a couple of triggers to resolve here. Okay, with Vader's, perhaps I could find new ways to motivate them. When a character in this unit wounds an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, another Galactic Empire character may dash. So that we can retain control of this point here. You can see that we got Third Sister. We're going to dash her under here. And then also, so you know, Vader does have an exposed for rolling a fail. And we will not shuffle his order card back in the deck.
Then Dooku has Brave but Foolish. An allied primary unit was wounded. Him. So we get to refresh 2 force. I only have 1. I'll refresh it. Then I get to choose a supporting Separatist alliance, which I'll choose this Magna Guard here. And we'll dash up here to get closer to Reva. And that's it.
Let's move on to scoring. Okay, after wounding Count Dooku, I get 1 momentum. And for controlling points 1, 2, 3, and 4, we'll move it to a 7 on my side, winning me the struggle.
Alright, I lost like I always do, seems like. For the second struggle, I drew the card, and we got Didn't Expect a Welcome Party. I chose the top one, and when we get our Shatterpoint, we will refresh a force, which was the first one, but we never got a Shatterpoint. Roll for priority. It's the blocked one. The one I probably can't get to. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Magna Guards out of reserve. Try to get at least 2 objectives here. Alright, with the Magna Guards, the idea is to get this middle objective. So we're just going to go ahead and take an advance. Get him to the ladder. Climb up. Then one of that. He's within 2. So we'll take that for now until 5th Brother gets it. And then we're going to go ahead and, for our last action, do a combat right here with Reva. The Magna Guards get 6. No crits. A fail.
No crits yet.
2 hits. 2 expertise.
Third Sister only gets 4 dice. 2 blocks, 2 expertise.
My 2 expertise are 2 crits.
Then I get 2 blocks. So 2 on the tree.
Boy howdy.
How boydy.
2 on the tree, a shove and a damage, and then a shove and 2 damage.
I gotta be so pushy.
I just am. First shove. Get my damn hand in there. She went way out there. Is there? I'll follow. Shove her again. I'll follow. Get my damn hand in there. There we go. That's it. So at the end of that, seeing the results, In hindsight, if I would have attacked first, if I would have got those 2 shoves through, I could have advanced second, and then I could have used a dash tool being engaged with her, and I would have been in range with that other one. I could have got all 3, but not knowing the results, so I probably should have attacked first, then moved. But anyways, at the end of that, I'll have the expertise and the mist. So I got 2 points. Put the 2 on my side.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise. For my next activation, we'll get the Shatterpoint card.
Told you.
So, for my best interest, it would be best for me to activate the Grand Inquisitor. At the beginning of it, we're going to... so Shatterpoint, we're going to refresh a force. I almost forgot about that. Thank you, Tao. You know who we are for his tactic ability. I'm going to choose an allied secondary character or an allied supporting Inquisitorius. It's going to be the 5th brother up here. They're each going to dash. He's going to dash. And then in addition to that, one character in this unit, which is the Grand Inquisitor, may dash. We'll get him up close to here. Then we'll take a move action, and we just want to get within range 4 of this other guy up here. So it's going to be a partial movement. Just to there. So we're still controlling that objective. And now we're going to take a ranged attack on the Magna Guard, which will also trigger the 5th brother's Enfeeble to give them an exposed. So the Great Inquisitor started on his Form 5 Gemso side. I flipped into his Form 2 Makashi side in hopes to get 1 more dice in this attack to try and do something here. So he'll get 5 dice on this side. The Magna Guard does get exposed from that Enfeeble. 2 fails, 2 hits, 1 expertise.
Magna Guards get 5 dice. 2 fails, 3 blocks.
So I get 2 hits. So 3 away, 1 on the tree is just 2 damage. Boy, howdy. Now what we wanted to do. Since I control the priority objective and the block objective, I move it 3 to my side, putting it in the 1 position on my side.
I'll roll for priority. It's the expertise one again. Draw my next card. It'll be the Shatterpoint card.
You copycat.
I know. With the Shatterpoint, I'm going to use Kraken. Because he gets 2 shoves right off the bat. A 3rd one if you go 4 through. So I'm going to use target, concentrate all firepower. Get an extra dice for being within 4 of them. I'm going to take a focus. And I'm going to shoot on 5th brother to try to shove him off of here. Take this back with the Magna Guard. That's the plan. We'll see if it works.
Getting.
I need 1 more.
Of course you do. That's going to be your result.
Yeah, okay.
See?
If I get 1 crit, then I'll know it's your dice. Kraken gets 7. I took a focus for 8. Target, concentrate all firepower. He gets 9. Alright, that's a better roll. 3 crits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and an expertise.
5th brother normally gets 5. He has a hunker and terrain. So he'll get 2 more dice, giving him 7. 2 fails, 1 block, and 4 expertise.
1 expertise is a crit.
I get 2 blocks. So we'll cancel 3 out. Look at all that goes through on the tree.
I think that's the best roll I've ever had in this game.
I think it is too. That's 6 on the tree.
Ever. Alright, we got the whole tree. And we'll have to go on the bottom side because he has protection and steadfast. So the first shove and damage will not count. So we'll have to do the bottom one, which is a shove and a damage, which does nothing. Then we'll get a shove and 2 damage. So we'll shove him, and he just goes to the end there, so we can't get him off. Then he'll get a free tactical network. Choose another allied battle droid character within 4. The chosen unit character may dash, then may gain a hunker. He's just going to dash a little bit. He's going to get a hunker. Then we get 1 more shove, which is what we needed. there. Kraken did not follow on either of those, and then 2 more damage. So total of 4 damage.
No conditions?
No conditions, because I couldn't do topside to get the pinned, which is what I would like to do. At the end of that, I'll have the priority, which is the expertise, and the mist. So 2 to my side. 3 to my side. Put in the 2 on my side.
Roll for priority. Ooh, the mist. For my next activation, we'll get the Grand Inquisitor. With the Grand Inquisitor, you know who we are. Triggers. I'm going to choose... Can't really see her on camera. Third sister is going to do a dash towards this way. And then Grandpa himself is going to do a dash.
Grandpa. It's not the Emperor.
Next, we're going to do a climb action just to get us up here. And then we're going to do an attack on the Magna Guard, which is on the back side here, which will trigger him because they're within 4 to give it an exposed. And we'll go ahead and flip him to his Form 5 Gemso side. Okay, with the Grand Inquisitor, he only gets 4 dice on his Form 5 Gemso side. 2 fails.
Yes.
1 hit and 1 expertise.
I have an exposed.
Grand Inquisitor is not one for combat tonight.
And I get 5 dice with an exposed.
I'll expose you.
Oh boy.
That's okay.
3 fails, 2 blocks.
I get 1 hit.
All right.
We'll do nothing.
All right.
I was looking to shove the Magna Guard and get some conditions, but that does not happen.
I like it.
So we'll move on to scoring. I control the block and the expertise. We'll move it 2 towards my side, which puts it in the middle. So we each go into momentum token.
Momentum party! Roll for priority. It's the missed one. It'll stay there. For my last card, I will get General Grievous. With Grievous, on his onward, we're going to choose Kalani.
Onward ho.
It's not a nice word to call Kalani.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to dash him more in the middle, backwards a little bit. More in a central location. Then we're going to scuttle. Pay a force to scuttle. Move him here. And then he's a range 5er, which he's got range 5. We'll go ahead and take a focus. So we get an extra dice. And we'll shoot on Grand Inquisitor there. With Grievous, he gets 7 for range. That took a focus, so I get 8. We need some shoves to get him off of there. 1, 2, 3 fails. 2 crits, 2 hits, and an expertise. Oh, that's probably not going to do it.
Grand Inquisitor gets 6 dice for ranged. I now have your luck.
All right.
I've ruined my dice. Quit touching them.
Hey, I rolled a lot of fails too. 1 expertise is 2 hits.
I'll block 1 of those out, and you'll get 5 on the tree.
All right. All right, that is going to do it.
There you go.
So with Grievous, we're going to go ahead and run the tree. We'll do a shove and 2 damage. It's going to go to the edge. Then we'll do a pinned and 2 damage. Oh, yeah, sorry. I need to follow with. Then we'll do the pinned and 2 damage. Then we'll get a jump and a damage. So he's going to go ahead and jump right on up here.
Hello there.
Yeah. And then shove and a damage. He'll be with his friend here. And then that shove will just go go right to the edge there. And then 2 more damage. And we'll take that point. At the end of that, I'll control the priority objective, which is the mist, and the expertise that I just took. Put it 3 towards my side, put it in a 3 on my side. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle my cards, get my force back, which is only 1.
And I will roll for priority. The block. For my last activation, the one, the only, the Stormtroopers. With the Stormtroopers, so we can try to keep this central point up here and get it away from Grievous. What we are going to do is we're going to pay a force for assault tactics. This unit may dash, and then if they want to, they can suffer a damage to get a focus action, which we're going to do that. So we're going to dash 1 this way, 1 this way. Then we're going to do a climb action. We're just going to put him right up in Grievous's business, saying, hello there, big scary guy. And then he's going to climb, which is going to put him at the base of this. And since that's move action, he gets the free climb up. Let's check and see. I do believe that other one is within melee range, which is fine. We'll try to take him on that way. Let's do some combat. So with the Stormtroopers, they normally get 5, but since I got that focus action, they get 6 for melee. 1 fail, 3 hits, and 2 expertise.
Grievous gets 5 in his Cunning Warlord side. Boy, back to the good stuff.
I'm fine with this.
3 fails, a block, and an expertise.
I get a hit and 1 straight damage.
1 expertise is a crit to a hit, which you don't have, and a dash.
So we'll do 3 on the tree for the first one. With the first one, we're going to give him a damage, then a strain into damage, and a shove and a damage. For the shove, put him back here. And the second guy is going to ranged attack him.
Hold on, I'm going to dash first.
Oh yeah, do your dash. You may still be in melee then.
I will be.
That's fine, we'll just shove you off the other way.
Get right up in there.
Well, let's continue.
I did take 3 more damage because he put a strain on me when I dashed, which I guess is fine.
Alright, for the next attack, the other guy gets 6 dice as well. No fails. 1 crit, 2 hits, and 3 expertise.
I get 5. 1 fail, 3 blocks, and an expertise.
I get a hit and a damage.
I'll get a crit to a hit and a dash.
So we'll do 1 on the tree. So we'll give you another damage, so 2 damage total there.
So I'm at 9. I'm not going to do the dash because he's already up against that Stormtrooper. There's nowhere for me really to go.
And then I'll take control of that point, since I have more characters there. Move on to scoring. I control the priority objective and the expertise objective. Moves it 3 towards my side, moves it middle.
Momentum party!
We each get a momentum. And then I will shuffle and regain my force back.
Roll for priority. That's the blocked. I guess it'll just stay with him. Draw my next card. I'll get the Magna Guards. With the Magna Guards, I know it's fun and exciting to attack, but we're not attacking today. At least not now. Remove this Magna Guard. Right on this point. And we're going to move this Magna Guard right down here. And then he's going to take cover. They're going to hang out on this point together. They're going to take that from Reva. Well, after all that excitement we just had, I have the blocked, which was the priority, and I have the mist still, so I get 3 towards my side, putting a 3 on my side.
Roll for priority. It's the block objective again. For my first activation after shuffling. Hey, look who it is!
Oh.
It's her third sister. With the third sister, she sees that she is in danger, and these Magna Guards need to be dealt with. So we're going to pay a force for Call the Hunt, since fifth brother is within range 4. He's going to dash to be a little closer to his sister. Since he's within range, now we gain control of that because of Inquisitorial Mandate. And then we are going to attack this Magna Guard that is sitting on top of the point. And Enfeeble will trigger, giving him an exposed.
Nobody cares.
And I guess we can take a focus while we're at it.
Nobody cares.
Normally third sister gets 7 dice. She's now going to get 8 because of the focus. Let's do some damage. Or let's not do some damage. 2 fails, 4 expertise, and 2 hits.
Don't worry, you'll get damage. So I have 5 dice, and I have an exposed. Fail, 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 and a fail.
I'll get
1 block.
a crit, a hit, and a damage.
Told you you'd get damage.
So, block 1 and do 3 on the tree. So we'll do 3 on the tree. To start, we'll do a shove and a damage. Bring him back here. Bring her a little closer. We'll do another shove. Or no, hold on. Getting a little ahead of myself. Then we'll do an exposed and a damage.
Oh, I'm glad I could get that back.
And then another shove and another damage. And now we have control of that.
Give
and
him that.
We will give him that.
Look at that.
Perfect throw. And move on to scoring. 3 to my side. Puts it on the 0 position. And now a
Momentum party! Roll for priority. It's the blocked one again, I guess. Draw my next card. I'll get the B1s.
They are the best.
With the B1s, we're going to move them just slightly here. So they're both within range 4 of these Stormtroopers. That way their combat AI protocols will kick in and they'll get exposed. And then with Kalani's target concentrate all firepower, they'll both get an extra dice for being within 4 of each other. I might as well use them instead of putting them in reserve because the rest of my team here is all on this side, except for Grievous to go get that priority objective. So we're just going to see what we can do against the Stormtroopers and try to get them out of there. So they normally get 7, they get 8 for target concentrate all firepower. The first attack will have an exposed with that AI combat AI protocols. 2 misses, 3 crits, 2 expertise, and a hit.
We get 5 dice. So 1 block.
There we go. 2 expertise is 1 hit, which will go away.
So 3 on the tree.
4 on the tree.
4 on the tree.
With 4 on the tree, we'll do a damage, a reposition and a damage. I think I want to stay there. I think I'm in a good spot. An exposed and 2 damage, and then a shove, and a damage. So we'll go ahead and shove him right down there. And then we'll attack the next guy here, the other one. We'll get 8 again. 2 fails, 1 crit, 1 hit, 4 expertise.
We'll get 5 once again with an exposed. 2 blocks.
4 expertise is 3 hits.
We'll block 2 and do 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree, we'll do a damage, reposition and a damage. I'm not going to do the reposition. I kind of like where they're at. And then an exposed and 2 damage. And that'll wound them. So at the end of that, I'll have the missed objective. And what's the middle one?
Expertise.
The expertise objective. So I'll move it 2 towards my side. Put the 2 on my side. And I'll get a momentum for wounding the Stormtroopers.
We will roll for priority. It's the block once again. For next activation, we get the Stormtrooper Sergeant. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Spend a force. Put him in reserve to get that stupid Grand Inquisitor.
I don't think he's very stupid.
I do. With the Grand Inquisitor, you know who we are. We're going to do... The fifth brother is just going to scoot in closer to the objective a little bit. And then since he has a pinned on him, it's going to remove that pinned. Next, we're going to do a climb action to put him on the other side of Grievous, if we can fit him in there. And then we're going to attack Grievous. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip the Grand Inquisitor to his Form 2 Makashi side. I will double check one thing real quick. Grievous is within 4 of the fifth brother. So he is going to get exposed. You can look.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right there.
Pretty close.
That's
He's got it.
right on it. So Grievous gets an exposed, since we're giving out exposed today.
I don't think you needed it.
I need everything I can get right now.
I only need 2 damage.
We get 7 dice. Yeah. Oof. 2 fails,
Only 2 failed.
3 blocks, or 3 hits, and 2 expertise.
About to see oof. There you go, oof.
I'm fine
You
with
got it.
I get 2 crits and a damage. So we'll do 5 on the tree.
Oh no, but you almost didn't get it.
We get 5 on the tree, so we're going to do 2 damage, a pin and a damage, and exposed and a damage, 3 more damage, and then a dash and a damage for a total of 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 damage. And for the dash, he's going to get on the other side of Grievous's big booty. And then now we'll take that point. And with clearly you were a poor student, when an Inquisitorious character wounds an enemy unit, after the effect is resolved, one allied Inquisitorious character may heal 2. Then if the wounded unit is a Force user, I refresh 2. I don't think Grievous is a Force user. If he is, it'd be a weird, non-canonical event. But then, Third Sister is going to take... No. Grand Inquisitor is going to take 2 damage off of him, putting him down to 6.
With Brave but Foolish, I get to refresh 2 force. I haven't spent any force, but I get to take a supporting unit, and they get to either dash or make a 5 dice attack. The Magna Guard is going to make a 5 dice attack on Reva. 5 dice. 2 crits, 2 hits, and an expertise.
And I get 4 dice. So I'll do 2 fails, an expertise, and a block.
1 expertise is a crit.
And I get 2 blocks, which doesn't really matter. So I get 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree, or do a shove. This damn thing off of her. Shove her here. Then he'll do slight to there. Then we'll shove her again. There. Move again right on top of it. And then we'll do a disarmed and 2 damage. Sorry, the other one was shove damage, shove 2 damage. And then a disarmed and 2 damage. And that'll wound her.
Move on to scoring. Each of us get a momentum for wounding each other's characters. And then I move it 3 to my side for controlling the priority objective, which is the block, and then the expertise objective, putting it in the 1 position on my side.
Roll for priority. It's the blocked one again, I guess. Draw my next card. I'll get the Shatterpoint. With the Shatterpoint, I'm going to refresh a force. Oh, wait. I have all my force. And then I'm going to use the Magna Guards. This is the priority. We need that. So they're both in range. We're going to take a focus. We're going to attack Fifth Brother, try to wound him, take that point. With the focus, I'll get 7. This is the Magna Guards exposed. 2 fails, 4 hits, and an expertise.
Fifth Brother gets 6. 1 fail, 4 blocks, and an expertise.
1 expertise is a crit.
And I get a block. So we'll do 1 on the tree.
Which is a shove and a damage.
Oh wait, he has protection and steadfast.
Yep, so it does nothing. Well, let's try that again. Probably not going to get the wound now. Nope.
No fails.
1, 2, 3, 4 expertise and 3 hits. Oh, that was a good try. That's fun.
1 fail, 3 expertise, 1 block.
4 expertise is 3 crits.
And I get 2 blocks. So 3 on the tree.
Alright, with 3 on the tree, shove and a damage, which doesn't do anything because he has protection and steadfast. Then we'll do a shove and 2 damage. We'll shove him this way. We'll come with. And then he'll be on that point, so we'll do a disarmed and 2 damage. And that's it. So at the end of that, I'll have the missed objective and the blocked objective, which is the priority. I'll move it 3 to my side, put on the 2 on my side.
Priority. Expertise objective. For my next activation, we'll get 5th brother. That's weird. With the 5th brother, I'm gonna have to take a recovery action to get rid of this. And then this guy is within 2, so we'll do a melee attack on him. My plan here is to try and shove one of those Magna Guards out so I can get in there and retake control of that and hopefully try to pull it in my direction and be able to win the struggle eventually. So anyways, 5th brother gets 7 dice. 2 fails, 2 crits, 2 hits, and 1 expertise.
I get 5 with an exposed. Fail, 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 2 blocks.
I get a crit and a damage. So block 2 out. We'll do 3 on the tree. So 3 on the tree. We're going to do a shove and a damage. Shove this guy this way. Bring him in closer. Then we'll do a strain and a damage. And then we'll do another shove and 2 more damage. He'll be right there. And now with Inquisitorial Mandate, since that is tied, we'll get that back. With that, I control the priority and the block objective, moving it 3 to my side, putting it in 1 position on my side.
Roll for priority. It's the failed one. Draw my next card. I'll get General Grievous. When Grievous activates, he's going to flip from wounded to injured. And then he's going to remove... We'll remove the exposed. With Onward, I'm not going to move anybody. I kind of like where everybody's positioned on the other side of him. That's within 4. So we're just going to go ahead and take a focus. And we're going to melee attack the Grand Inquisitor there. I'm going to go ahead and flip Grievous to his quad arm attack side just to make sure I can get this wound in. So we're going to have 9. Try to make sure. 3 misses. 2 crits. 2 hits. 2 expertise. Thanks.
I get 5. 1 fail. 3 blocks. And an expertise.
2 expertise is a crit and a hit.
Not 1, but 2 blocks. So we'll do 3 on the tree.
3 on the tree is 2 damage. Then we'll go bottom side for 2 damage, and then a shove and a damage. We'll shove him down here. And we'll stay there.
And that will wound him.
At the end of that, we're going to go ahead on another fine addition to my collection since I wounded him. Refresh 2 force since he was a force user. I haven't used any force. And then I get to heal 2. So I'm going to go ahead and take that pinned off of Grievous. And then Appetite for Destruction, I'm not going to choose a supporting within 3 because it's just the B1s. They would get to dash and make a 5 dice attack on Grand Inquisitor. I'd have to get 3 through to even get a condition on him. And he would just take it off when he came back. So there's not really a point to do that. At the end of that, I'll take that objective, expertise, and I'll have the missed, which is the priority. So move it 3 towards my side. I'll get a momentum for wounding him, so that'll win the struggle.
Alright, since I lost, I went ahead and drew. I got get to the hangar bay. With this one, with the Shatterpoint activation, that unit may dash. Let's roll for priority. Oh no, the expertise objective. My next activation, we get Vader. So for Darth Vader's activation, to start, we're going to remove the exposed from him and refresh one force. Give me that. Next, we are going to make a climb action. We're going to just put him right about here. And we will put him facing the right direction. Then we will do Anger, Hate, Aggression, just to ensure that we can do a bunch of damage. We're going to do a slight move. And we're going to get 3 extra dice on our next attack. Now we're going to ranged attack Mr. Grievous. On the Form 5 Sheehan side, Vader gets 5 for his ranged attack. And then he gets 3 extra for the Anger, Hate, Aggression. 2 fails, 1 crit, 2 hits, 3 expertise.
Unfortunately, on the last attack, I had to flip him to the quad arm attack, so I have 4 dice. Fail and 3 expertise.
For my 3, I get a crit and a damage.
2+, I get 2 blocks. Not good.
So you block 2, and we'll do 2 on the tree. Sorry, I can't count. We do 2 on the tree, so we'll do a shove and 2 damage, and then a pinned and a damage. So for the shove, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him over there. Oh yeah, just barely. What is he clipping on? There we go.
The Stormtrooper. That's what he's clipping on.
Still up there, but yeah, he's at least further away. Let's move on to scoring. At the end of that, Vader did have a fail, so he does get an exposed. In addition, I gain control of the block objective. Tau controls the expertise objective, which was the priority. So I get a 1 to my side, putting on the 1 position of my side.
Well, for priority, it's the fail objective. My next card, I'll get Kalani. With Kalani, Roger. I think we're just going to keep the B1s there because we're going to fire on Vader. And he's within 4 of both of these B1s for combat AI protocols, and we're going to give Vader a strained. Then we're going to attack with Kalani. I'm attacking Vader because even if I do an advance towards the priority objective and take cover, I still can't get to it. So I'm going to at least try to get some damage on Vader. He hasn't exposed, so I'm trying something. We'll just see what happens. I get 7. 2 fails, 3 crits, a hit, and an expertise.
Vader gets 6 ranged, 2 blocks.
The 1 expertise is a crit.
So I'll block 2, and we'll do 4 on the tree.
Alright, we're doing 4 on the tree, 2 damage, a shove and a damage. So we're going to shove him off, which is just straight down here. We're not going to follow. And then we're going to get a free tactical network and a damage. So this B1's just going to dash up a little bit. They're going to get a hunker. And then I'm going to go in the middle on the last one for a reposition and a damage. So we're going to reposition. And then I still have 1 more action. So I'm going to go ahead and move to get the priority objective. And that'll be it. So at the end of that, I'll have the expertise and then the failed, which was the priority. So move it 3 towards my side, put it in the 2 on my side.
Go for priority. The expertise again. For my next activation, I got the Stormtroopers. So on their turn, we're going to do flip them from wounded to injured and remove the exposed off of them. We're going to pay a force for assault tactics. And we're going to make a dash. This guy's going to dash on this side of Grievous. And this guy's going to dash over here. They get a take a damage for a focus action. Oh, that costs 2 force, by the way. And then they're going to go ahead and make an attack on Grievous. The first one, both of them are going to attack Grievous. First one will do the... It doesn't really matter. We'll do this one, melee, and then we'll do the ranged. Alright, with the melee guy, normally he gets 5, but with the focus he gets 6. 2 fails, 3 hits, and 1 expertise.
Grievous is still on his quad arm attack. He gets 4. 2 fails, a block, and an expertise.
I get 1 damage.
I get 1 block.
So block 2, we'll do 1 on the tree, which is just 1 damage. Next, we'll do the ranged attack, and they have sharpshooter 1. So the ranged guy will get an additional dice. So they normally get 5, plus the sharpshooter gives them 6, plus the focus gives them 7. Not much better. 2 fails, 3 hits, and 2 expertise.
I'll still get 4. Fail. 2 blocks and an expertise.
I get a crit, a damage, and a pinned.
It's just another damage.
Okay.
I get 1 block.
So you block 3, we'll do 1 on the tree again, which is 1 more damage for a total of 3 damage that go around. Move on to scoring. I now control the fail objective. So I only control 2 points. Puts it in the middle. And we have a
Momentum party! Roll for priority. It's the mist. Draw my next card. We get Count Dooku. When Dooku activates, he's going to flip from wounded to injured. And he's going to take the pinned off. With leader of the Separatist army, he's not within 3 of anybody. But he's going to dash. Here. And then with his action, he's going to climb. Right up here. I don't think he can see Vader. And we'll go ahead and fire on this Stormtrooper here. Dooku's on his Makashi side, so he gets 6. Fail, 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 and 3 hits.
Stormtroopers get 5.
Not good.
2 fails, 2 expertise. So I get 1 block, 1 on the tree.
We'll do a shove and a damage. The shove and the damage. Just gonna go right there. And that's it. At the end of that, we'll have the expertise and the blocked. I'll move it 2 towards my side, put 2 on my side.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise. For my next activation, I'll get the Shatterpoint card.
Yeah.
At the start of Vader's activation, we'll refresh a force, remove the strain from him.
You get a dash if you'd like. Since it's Shatterpoint.
I'm not... Yeah, we'll dash. Why not? We'll dash this way.
Because I forgot to do it on mine, so don't worry, I'll remind you.
And we'll do a climb action to get up here with Grievous. Try and take this point from him. Oops. We'll just go ahead and just attack him. There they are. 7 dice on his Form 5 side. 1 fail, 2 hits, 1 crit, and 3 expertise.
I'm still on the quad arm attack. I got 4. 2 blocks, 2 expertise.
My expertise, or a crit and a hit.
My expertise, 2 of them are 2 blocks.
Alright, so we'll do 2 on the tree. 2 on the tree. We'll do a shove and 2 damage, and then a heal and a damage. So for the shove, we'll just finish him down here. If he wasn't leaning so much. We'll move just a little bit. And then we'll take 1 damage off of Vader, putting him down to 4.
How much damage?
3 damage total.
He's wounded.
With new ways to motivate them, we're going to dash Third Sister to here to get her up here.
With Dooku's Brave but Foolish, we won't refresh any force, but we will use a supporting unit, the B1s, and they'll fire on Vader with a 5 dice attack. Two misses, a hit, 2 expertise.
Alright, 6. 3 misses, 1 block, 2 expertise.
2 expertise is 1 hit.
I get 2 blocks and a heal.
So nothing.
And I'll remove a damage from Vader.
Of
Put
course
it
you
down to 3. I control the priority objective and the fail objective, moving it 3 to my side, moving the 1 position, and then I wounded Vader, which gives me a momentum.
You wounded Vader.
I wounded Grievous.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise. Draw my last card. And it's Kraken. Now with Krakens, do not let them escape. We're gonna dash this unit of this B1 character over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a focus. And we're gonna fire on Vader. We'll get an extra dice for the focus, and we'll get an extra dice for target concentrate all firepower. Because we're within 4 of a battle droid. We have 7 with Kraken, the focus 8, and then target concentrate all firepower with 9 on Vader. 1, 2, 3 crits, 2 hits, 3 expertise, and a fail.
Vader gets 6. 2 blocks and 4 expertise.
3 expertise is a crit and 2 hits.
I get 2 blocks and 2 heals. So we'll block out 4. We'll do 4 on the tree.
4 on the tree. We're going to do the bottom side. We'll do a shove and a damage. So we'll shove him to the edge. Then we'll do a shove and 2 damage. Shove him off. And attempt to break his lightsaber. Then we'll get a free tactical network. So we'll choose these B1s here. They're gonna dash ahead a little. And then they're gonna make a 5 dice attack on Vader. So we'll do a 5 dice attack, and then they get an extra one for target concentrate all firepower, so 6. 3 fails, 2 crits, and a hit.
Vader gets 6. 1 fail, 1 block, and 4 expertise. The 4 expertise is 2 blocks and 2 heals.
So I'm doing nothing to you. This is heal it all. We get 2 crits, 2 on the tree is a damage, and then a reposition and a damage. The reposition, I'm gonna move this way. At the end of that, I'll have the blocked objective. Move it 1 towards my side, put it in the middle. We'll have a momentum party. I'll reshuffle my cards and get no force back because I still have it all.
For my next activation, I'll get Vader. For Vader's turn, we're gonna refresh force, remove a damage from him, or 2 damage from him. Then we're gonna pay a force for anger, hate, aggression. Move him this way. We'll take a climb action and go up here with Dooku. Put him on this side of Dooku. And then we will go ahead and attack him. Okay, I flipped Vader to his Form 5 Gem So side. He gets 8 dice normally. We're getting 3 more for a total of 11. Hoping to wound him and take this point and win the game. 3 fails, 1 crit, 2 hits, and 4 expertise.
I get 7. I'm in my Makashi side. 3 fails, 2 blocks, 2 expertise.
So I'll get a crit and 3 hits.
I'm going to spend 3 force to get rid of those hits.
We block 2, and we'll do 2 on the tree, which is just a strain at 2 damage and 2 more damage. Okay, at the end of that, we didn't take the point like we wanted to. We still have the priority and the expertise. So we go 3 to my side, put it in the 3 position on my side. And Vader gets an exposed.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise. Draw my next card. I'll get Dooku. Alright, with leader of the Separatist army, there's nobody within 3, and we're not going to dash. Dooku's in melee with Vader. We're going to take the 3 damage from the strained, and we're going to attack Vader right now. Alright, Dooku's in his Makashi side. He gets 7. 1 fail. 4 hits. Crit and an expertise.
Vader gets 5 on his Form 5 Gem So side, and he has an exposed. So we'll do nothing.
1 expertise is 2 crits. 7.
So you're on the tree.
Alright, with Dooku's tree, we're going to do the top with a shove into damage. Delta, you want to
Yep.
shove them off of there? We're going to stay there. Then we'll do 2 damage. Then we'll go up top for another shove and 2 damage. You want to shove him. We'll stay. We'll do 2 damage. Strained and a damage. And then a reposition and 2 damage.
How much damage did you do there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That wounds him.
And then the reposition. We're gonna move over here and take this. And then we still have 1 more action, so we'll take cover, get a hunker. And I'll take that point. At the end of that, I'll still have the blocked, but I'll gain the priority, which is the expertise. Move it 3 towards my side, put it in the middle, and we'll get a momentum party.
Roll for priority. It's the expertise.
So
So I'll keep it in the middle. My next activation, since I didn't wound Count Dooku, Vader shuffled in. We'll get Vader.
Of course.
At the start of his activation, we'll flip from wounded to injured. We'll remove the strained. We don't have anything else on us, but we will refresh a force. Then we will go ahead and pay 2 force for anger, hate, aggression. We're going to dash. Get 3 dice on our next attack. Do a climb action to get up here by Dooku. And then we'll go ahead and attack him. Okay, we're still on the 4 and 5 Gem So side. That has the most damage output. I just need to get 2 through in order to wound him. And then, if so, then my Stormtrooper is within range to control that, and we'll see what happens. One, 2, 3, 4 fails, 1 crit, 1 hit, or 2 hits, and 4 expertise.
I get 7 on my Makashi side. A lot of fails. 4 fails, 3 blocks.
I will get, for 4, I get a crit and 3 hits.
I'll get 3 blocks.
Would you like to pay your force to cancel these?
Yeah, I'll cancel 3 of them.
We'll do 4 on the tree. 4 on the tree will be a strain and 2 damage, followed by 2 damage, followed by 2 damage, followed by a jump and a damage.
He wounded him.
So on the tree, we got a strain and 2 damage, 2 more damage, 2 more damage, and then a jump and a damage. With the jump,
Let's go on the other side.
we'll go on the other side of Dooku. In addition to that, since I wounded a character, after the effect is resolved, another Galactic Empire character may dash. It's going to be this guy. Going to dash under there. So we gain control of that.
Because you needed it.
And we gain control of that. We'll move on to scoring. At the end of that, I get a momentum for wounding Dooku. And I control all the points, so it puts it in the 4 position, which wins me the game.